This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, this story has been going around the internet for the last 4 or 5 days now. And I've kind of sat back and I've been waiting for other channels to point out the obvious, and I haven't yet seen it. Of course, I haven't seen everybody's videos, and of course not. Maybe somebody already has pointed it out, I don't know. But what I have noticed is that the PBC seem to be, or the PBC fanboys, they seem to be getting quite excited at the prospect of Dazn going under. They're in financial trouble. See, we predicted all this and blah, blah, blah. Well, first of all, you didn't predict this whole COVID-19 thing, so how could you have, right? But if you're a boxing fan, why would you be excited about the prospect of a platform going under? Why would you be excited about the fact that you can no longer get access to Eddie Hearn shows in America? If this did happen, a lot of people, especially if you're in, let's say, for example, the New York area where Eddie Hearn puts on a lot of shows in America, if you're a YouTube uploader, surely you would want access. Surely you would want to interview Eddie Hearn, whether you like him on a personal level or whether you don't, and of course all his boxers. Surely you would want that. And a lot of people can grow their channel just based on that. So if that's taken away from you, that's going to hit you pretty hard. So quite why you would celebrate, I have no idea. But there's some obvious things here. Now, I don't have any kind of inside intel, as some people may think that I do. I don't have that direct line of communication with Eddie Hearn. So I mean, in truth, does Eddie Hearn really know? I mean, I imagine he probably does. He's probably kept in the loop. But here's something that's been pretty obvious that I haven't heard anybody talk about. The fact that the Dazn owner is a billionaire. He's worth 13.8 billion pounds. Or is it dollars? I don't know. Either way, a lot of money, right? And his name is Len Blavatnik. Is he worried financially? No. Now, here's the thing. 6-7 months ago, I remember doing a video on this one, the fact that he was looking for investment. So this story is not new. It's been going on for at least the last 6 to 7 months. It's been going on for quite some time because he wants investment. He wants other people to promote his brand. He wants investments to not only ease some financial burden, but to promote his brand, to get involved in building his brand. Let's not forget that for 2019 in America, Dazn was the #1 downloaded app in America for sports, of course. So they've actually been doing very well. Now, yes, they have been putting out a hell of a lot of money. Eddie Hearn has been spending money hand over fist. I mean, didn't they pay like Mikey Garcia like 6 or 7, maybe 8 million for that one fight with Jesse Vargas? That's a bit insane, to be honest with you, but it's a investment for the future. So quite clearly, they're looking to have Mikey Garcia stay with them, and he does good numbers, obviously with him having American and Mexican descent. So that's going to draw in a bit of a crowd. But of course, with this whole COVID-19 situation going on in the world, anybody who says, I predicted this, well, you didn't predict this whole epidemic. So no, not really. And every platform out there will be feeling the pinch. ESPN will be feeling the pinch. Fox Sports, Showtime will be feeling the pinch. BT Sport, Sky Sports, and so on. Okay, everyone will be feeling the pinch, not just his own. So this story about some kind of financial troubles, it's not true because, again, some people are under the impression that Dazn is only doing boxing. For some reason, they haven't looked into it, where they think that, well, they've spent all this money on boxing, but they've spent money that they can afford to spend. Of course, they want to make profit. Are they making profit in boxing yet? No, of course not. But with the money that they make from the football league in like Serie A, for example, and many, many other sports, believe me, they ain't short on money. It's just that Len, the owner, he doesn't want to just be doing it out of his own pocket. He doesn't want to just be the sole one in control. He wants other people around him to, say, ease the burden of it, ease the pressure on him. I mean, he's not really a young guy, you know. So this is not something new. He's been doing this for a while. Because when they first came into boxing, for example, they had Perform Group with them. They were an investor. They were sponsoring. They helped out a lot. But then they've moved on, and now he wants other people to replace them. It's not a difficult thing to do. So people who want to get excited that Dazn, they're going under, and Eddie Hearn's been spending too much money, this, that, and the other. Now, I don't know Maybe there is some truth to it. I don't know. As I said, I don't have inside intel on this. But no, it's been going on for quite some time. They are not going to be giving Saul Canelo Alvarez, was it $33 million per fight, if they can't afford it. Now, like with all companies, you have departments, okay? So some departments will do very, very well. Other departments, maybe not so well, especially new ones when they're building up. Where do you get the investment from? Well, you take the money or some profits that other departments are making and you subsidize it that way. That's what Dazn have been doing. The money that they've been making through Serie A, the money that they've been making through Bellator, plus many, many other sports. I mean, I'm not exactly clued up of exactly what it is that they do, to be honest with you. And a lot of it is sports that I don't watch. But people around Europe, like Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Spain, then you've gone over into China, into Japan, and loads of other places, do watch these things. Baseball and whatever else that they're involved in. They are making a whole ton of money. A whole ton of money. They may not be making the kind of money in boxing that they'd like, but they knew that. They knew going through this for the first 2-3 years, they were going to be in a deficit. They knew that. But it's being subsidised by other ones. While there's so many different sections and departments of it that is subsidising this at the minute, at some point they want their boxing department to be funding itself. That's what they want. So no, they're not going broke. They're not going out of business. Once everything is back to normal, they will be putting on content again and they will be heavily investing. Now, I don't think that they'll be investing as hard as what they have been, but we knew that anyway. They were doing it to draw in the crowd. Once the crowd comes in, then they'll start to reduce some of the wages. They will start to reduce this, that, and the other. But again, see, these articles, it shows you how ill-informed that they are. They have this impression that to have Dazn in America, for example, is $20 per month. That's not true. It's $20 for a single month if that's all you want. So if you want January and you want the March card or you want the November card, then you just pay for that month. Otherwise, you pay $100 for the entire 12 months. That's what they want you to do, $100 for the entire 12 months. If you keep on spending $20 per month, that's $240 you're spending out. Why would you do that? Why would you spend $240, $20 per month, rather than just spend out $100? That doesn't make any kind of sense to me. So if you're doing that, then you're pretty stupid, to be honest with you. Anyway, so again, they're looking to put out their brand in different countries. They're supposed to be coming into the UK in May. Canelo versus BJ Saunders was supposed to be their debut for here in the UK. Is it a good idea for UK to have it at the minute while Sky Sports is there? Not really, because while we're still having to pay for Sky Sports, with the content that Sky Sports have been putting out for the US shows, for the Italian shows, for Mexico, Canada, and wherever else that it is they're going, is currently on Sky Sports. It's part of our Sky Sports subscription. So you move it on to Dazn, those ones, outside the UK shows, of course, then we're actually paying more. So while the price might be cheap, it's rumoured to be like £5.99 per month or something, it's £5.99 per month for content that we're already getting on Sky Sports. There's that angle of looking at it. But are they going through financial trouble? Sure, potentially, because they don't have any sports. They have no money coming in. But they have a hell of a lot of reserve. How do you think that so they could afford to shell out all this money so far? But the owner is a billionaire, 13.8 billion. I don't think he's too worried about it. He's looking for other investments, as many other companies do, but not everybody looks at it that way. People want to just jump on it because they want Dazn to fail, which is madness for me. And I don't have Dazn, obviously, because it's not here in the UK yet. But why would you want a platform to go under? That's like me celebrating if BT Sport go under. Oh, okay, that means I can no longer watch Frank Warren content. What would I celebrate that for? That's madness. Or Sky Sports going under. Oh, well, I can no longer watch Matchroom content. That's stupid. That's stupid. I want as much boxing here in the UK. I would prefer if everything was under one umbrella. Don't get me wrong. But if you're celebrating, you're not really a boxing fan, are you? You've just got a deep, blinkered hatred for, quite clearly, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, or anything that's not PBC involved. But anyway, that's what it is. This is not a new story. This is actually an old story now. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all in the next video.